Yabe yababe din komefa art and entertainment. So here to update you with some latest entertainment news. Yeah. Studio no Kojo Queen at Nasa Whitney Boachimenta and a Sacred Sappho. Okay, all right. So me mamu nyina have you about ye jumedie so entertainment review. Na wie nkomo ide shas here yeah asembia babeto ja National Film Authority say CCR de womo movie industry no mate atadwifo womate dende na asem ni nyina say Ghana first African country to premiere movies at Vox Cinemas in Dubai. The National Film Authority has secured a partnership with Majid Al Futtaim Cinemas LLC Vox Cinemas to market and distribute Ghanaian films in the Middle East and Northern Africa. According to the NFA, as part of the deal, Ghana will be premiering 3 of its films in the Vox Cinemas, making the country the first African country to achieve this milestone. Inti NFA for na yase umenya yesa deal na yanko na yani Juliet Asante, Executive Secretary ma National Film Authority. Yanji nchechemu ewo yesa enkomo eho. Juliet adasemu akwa baba ni Peace FM so.
Good afternoon. Me pato so chia wo tie phone na.
Bako de.
Boko pa.
So sa enkomo na yepese enyemu entiase ye. Se NFI ye ba be yi Ghana sini ewo Dubai. Empacho enkomo no ncheche mu pa ne sen.
Okay. Well, we say problem ba point ye sini for ye wo pa. Me say ye ni bebia ye be show ye sini any bebia ye be ton ye sini. Inti e say why ye we juma na say we dia wa dia na say wa produce wa dia na we make us all the ton na say we be boka. No so inti mu nye sika na wa san ye fofo bi. Inti ye filmmakers no one of the biggest problem is say first no na wo mu ye sini ya ye ni na ye yitia. Say yes, CDs are no more tone, say whatever, no more yet. But Nansenya Masusa, in no CDs in Hobio, in no Ena cinemas, so no, Yanshada cinema. So who can a just so sini a jar? There were several a jar. In fact, for instance, over Ghana, a jar to your Madina, there were Makola, there were several markets. It means there were several markets. Now, some markets, no. Yeah, that's for pie, cinema. And no, dear, the Wusham was the big films never one or to make cinema, no, your mouth box office numbers near the. So we see in Shada and your papa most of the time, no, and Shada and to me, yeah, there was cinema. Now, cinema and end just because standards are very high. Woofy what now, Uber call the to say television, DSTV, pay TV, Uber call airline, Uber call. Netflix, Amazon, and your friend VOD, and they are into all those levels. No, as a Ghana, no, you are talking Accra because the whole country in Accra now, the whole Accra, you were the whole country, you were in fact, the whole country crowd diploma in do 5 and not 6. You can't VOD so any other agency, and also what the challenge. But most importantly, they say, one are we yes, and you will cry, and so we can now push shaker. say obi ye fe obi wo ho afa ne distributor or ye middleman or be ji usini na wakope eja aton no and obepe market for your film. Into problems no dey endorse enu ntinu yesini twa for no yentimi nye sika na yatimi ayesini na timi ayedie na yenye sika wo. Na NFA so one of our main mandates say ye be bie sa kwan ni ama ye friend the sense ni twa for. Enti yedi ya dream boom no nyama bebre na ye formulate the friend the cinema agenda. Cinema agenda no ye nyama miensa na ye di echi. Ba ko say ye be di echi na investors, sini investors beba Ghana meka cinema dina obe community Ghana ye ka cinema silver bed ye cinema. Ye to make cinema so but say ye ka cinema building. Into ye pese more cinemas eba Ghana. For example, even Accra, you will cinema in every community, and I say regionally, you will cinemas in every region. You need a new desire. In the NFA, you see, and so say, you invite cinema builders to come to, or cinema investors to come to Ghana and invest. And which is say Meta Cinema Forum, and you see what Africa does. Whole Africa will be boomer. May come and say Ghana, you need cinema, but Ghana, the whole Africa would be bomocracy near what buildings and what the whole Africa cry in 2000. Screens cry in 2007. In fact, France, go back in France, there were more cinemas than Africa as a whole continent. In the yes, to some, in the meta by me, I know you can want a man to go into it. The second agenda was to say Ghana Lisa. In the say to me, echo reacting. Say the tone you're seeing in Ghana, and to me, even if there are enough cinemas, Ghana, he 35 million people pay. And I say to me, making sure that you're seeing to kind of reacting. Into the second agenda of NFA under the cinema agenda, they say, cinemas around the world, they show Ghanaian content. And then the third agenda is say Ghana for will be only be a castle. So Ghana Sinica and Yefe, for Munya, for me, Nano, yes, Sam, yes, Ghana for as I share Ghanaian films. I said to me, 40 years in Ghana for will be proud of, and Ghanaians will go back into the cinema and watch Ghanaian films because the Wufi, you share TV, Netflix, and you find your share films there, yes, sir. Yes, so we think a lot of pride if people are watching Ghanaian films. In the alone, they too huja. And now you push a change globally. It's an agenda. Cinema bank. May you bet me in a yes agreement to start the process. And only at this start because I Juma yedi near people. We are hoping that when a year you bet me more other people. And I luckily. You're in conversation with Vox SRC. Now, the Emma Vox here finally said, Vox, no, Wamoso. In fact, the entire Middle East, they are the biggest distributor. When it comes to cinemas and screens, they have over 60 cinemas. They scattered across the entire region. But apart from Egypt, African country, almost in African films, cinema apart from Egypt. And yes, you so say you could be a donor. The box for so that one best, accept Ghanaian films into their cinemas. Now, you may one year, to me, I can't be a filmmakers in that.
Well, so Chechemi out there, I mean, very exciting. And okay, Mokrata and the statement in their portions or say NFA is excited to announce this opportunity. If you see what I'm saying. And Unchechi will be BHS, yes, when you are Sana Moya Motui. But I'm sure, sir, Unim said Ghana Hanum saying so. Come back quite idea about cinema culture no a man for courts in it. Fact you need even cinema se crowd or had him say no so in your home. What about that one? And non sure because we excited about the fact say yes, yeah, the requirement on it, Dubai be Emma if you say you're trimming in your home. But if you know a man for you, meboa.
And Papa, and to make us first make us say, don't see me better. Well. Nti we no ye de call Dubai, but ye the investors in na we are investors in na Ghana November year. Nti no even Vox na kasampo food no ye to me turn ye hu ya be Vox rabe ba be cinema wa ha. Film one Nigeria film cinema investors and the builders in fact cinema investors who share will be US back Europe back and the Middle East back we share our Africa in fact as Africa so we need say into last year and I make call events now Dubai no the third largest Meta Cinema Forum, the third largest gathering of investors in the world. Into me call when I make a page. Make a page in my family say, Africa, they need cinema. Into no more person, move building, move grow up. Baby, America say cinema be Middle East cinema be into Mumbra, Ghana, ye bedjimo. Now you San Francisco, now you invite African countries now because Nigeria, Uganda, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Ethiopia, Tanzania. Your friend is saying, "Say woman bra, na woman become master. Now yes, we are kayasem." But who can be? You can say Ghana for cinema. As part of our agenda, no. In December, yes, started the cinema weekend. We announced but no, it's targeted at Ghanaians. Say yeni Ghana for say be yebe talk for womu yebe dada womu yebe yeni obebon komo yebe mo menyaje yebe mo menhia stars no na yen filmmakers no so no yetumi abobo films na yeni say Ghana for mo ba cinema womu sha womu beje ni na yebe ye no December. Improving the cinema culture no very important to us, but then I kind of approach me. I say, yeah, any multi-pronged. To say, who can stand your son now? Who will say now? Who you wake a son now? We wake a son because the Okasa Ghana for Enco to me now. Mokona to me, many and Japan. One may have if you move copy. In the say, making sure to say filmmakers also may films are your friend is Ghana for any better home. And I say to Ghana for to say, filmmakers no you know, no, yes, yes. Yes, the crown and took a dear yes, because yes, no, also, well, yes, baby, you want to can. Now, yes, no, no, to yes, you can, or no, to yes, you. Now, the yes, one, you can, you see, and pay, and I'm a for the baby.
Ghana is the first country I say, sir, Akunya we Diamayen. No, be back I say, well, so is it just for Abakasem for records purposes? Mfaso Bempa and a deba your movie industry say Ghana ne year on my bia in Africa be omenya sa Akunya no.
Who can't friend is a vote agreement nana.
Empacho
Hey, as you said, why we are tomato farmer na obiaba no say me meto ubi bia na say me the tomatoes e ko makola akoton amount na waka so na makola na we dey call the faso den e wo so well eno ni asem no because say we sini na we nya be tie yi sini na say ye ne wo tena wo fie na wo ne wo ma ne wo family ya ne ne no ano no mi wa sini so de wo ye sini ya say amanfo hwe sa amanfo ansha na che say sini no sabi one year sini no for us no. First of all, you didn't say I film by your box office. Now say woman team by it made $9 million or so in the opening week. In the first week, maybe if it was a 19 million in the first week, $1 million. And this is cinema run, proper cinema run. Until we get proper cinema run opportunity for our filmmakers, we say it depends on us. Yen Ghana for the say you pushy. Yen Africans you pushing Ghana for the Africans from Dubai and the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Nigeria. No more question to me because and I did $1 for others. So agreement in a sign. And just said yes, starting with these 3 films. That 3 films, then you almost 30 years to my end. When you filmmakers na kasa make sure so ma breye yen so ya breye box so breye meeting the technical terms and all of this. And even before I came on this call, now you were another caller, technical things like color grading and rules, censorship, and your money now, so emotional, to say yeah classification wa hanasa na almost so cinema meeting standards via woman money show. In filmmakers know they have learned a lot. We too we have learned a lot because this has never happened before. Vox also know because of their standards, because in the Middle East they are the biggest, the largest, and they use the best equipment. They are used to dealing at a certain level. Into some of the mistakes, I say and I likely they've been very patient with our filmmakers, and we've come a long way. Into hopefully, where they be a point, you will get on board. When they are Ghana phone, you get you on board. May you driving people to the cinema. When we drive people to the cinema, what will happen is that Sinifono Benye Tika Degree. Yendimba will be here, also to advance the country. Right now, Ghana is the first to do this deal in all of Africa, you can imagine. But Ghana will be on the list of everybody. So we have to make sure this is successful.
Okay.
So that other Ghanaian filmmakers, three times are picking, or move on the cinema runner. They bet me the other filmmakers also any opportunity. This is not so cool here. Now I say it's all a peer for all of Africa.
Okay. So well, in Tia Minyana Chesep, Cinema and saying I can once me say Ombe you or yeah Vox Cinemas will Dubai single not section. And Boga and Terminus. In particular, Cinema and saying any can once me.
No, I'm saying.
Na then komu is it Vox Cinemas no na bia wo mo yi sa cinema and saying kwan ba so na mfa so amuyi say me and saying aden na me pe.
Okay, see the eba is first of all you deal, obviously the deal was closed between myself, me and Kata, and the MD of Vox Cinemas. And you're coming into this agreement. You're coming into the agreement, you can say never started. Because they say, first of all, you're making sure that there's even an audience, that there's enough Ghanaians and Africans in the Middle East that they will come and watch all of those things you need to test the quality production value of the film. And I make say, Yama Bebri, ya 3 years. And we needed to do all of that. And so as the film authority, you shut films now by and for classification now. Now, yes, okay, so you need standards. So, me and Kasa, me a filmmaker, me need standards. And I'm also not a deal me by. See, I know what I'm looking for. But I didn't know to me because the standards were so high. And we needed to start from somewhere. So, yeah, Kasa, you did back when they started. But many team tonight, and you decided say, picky start 3 films because now about 3 classification. That's one of the requirements. We film about classification, we won't get picked. Then we thought that these 3 films were okay. See, even though I'm say you're sending them back, you're sending them you're taking the risk. You're okay, you're sending them I'm going to take it back. Of course, you're born by say, woman family and son now. You can imagine that news by your friend and say, okay. But instead of picking one, I decided that they'll go with all 3 if we can manage it. And you can imagine the happiness of my team.
Okay.
In Tianuchi, any news, the Emma filmmakers will say, okay, this is the first screening because I don't know almost share cinema storyline. I share basic things. And yeah, no, that time me and Sati a mechanical crowd to see whether this is even something that they are even interested in, whether the storyline is okay, whether the production value is okay, whether it looks right, whether the language is right. If you choose these 3 films now, said the filmmakers and you're saying you're not nothing and you can't. Why you wait, so we can go back now, we edit it. Filmmakers now as basic up, will be better on bench. Now I call editing the whole film and you're easy. Yes, we are bread, you're safe, you can hear calling your bandy, your Kasame, your meetings, and your man, and finally. Even as we speak, and now I make a say if you need to know maybe you go so of it, little things that going to censor all of those things to make sure that you get to the deadlines. And you can imagine films later about top mode, you dear move way and after this, now we are successful, hopefully. Now this now you're successful.
Okay.
After that, then you are fresh filmmakers now you go through training. Okay. And first of all, they even need to know what the requirements are. And then after that, core training because we have to train because the thing the gap as we have gone through this process, I very clear. My is a problem, but it's a problem that's from far. Is a training after that, then the cells will go through the
sorry to cut in, but me brain to me two questions quickly. So time ban best here showing in the cinemas. Ebi obi any che Dubai now obi Ghana for obi crave muti Dubai no meeting akwa time ban and a show.
Me pa chowo were premieres need at starting and or China any 27, 28 and 29 and your first premiere and we are partnering with Meta Film Festival to show at the Meta Film Festival, which is the first premiere because we need to get the message. I was challenge to say what it says. It's me publicity was Dubai or into the good places in here. Get the first premiere of this series.
Okay.
Then on the 3rd of November, and only the grand premiere.
Okay.
And you invited dignitaries. Now, luckily, Foreign Affairs Ministry are reaching out to embassies, communities, business communities, and now with it, reaching out and we are hoping to invite all the business community, the diplomatic community, and other Africans on the 3rd of November. Into a new year. And Sana cinema run that each film will likely be in the cinema for 2 weeks. But again, it will depend on how film will perform. It's a year. And year after 1 week, will be buying but we are hoping these films are good. The filmmakers have worked hard. We are hoping it's successful.
Right.
And this opens the door for everybody else.
So the final one here about Mekai in Sambia, I mean Silverbed City or Mohonum Sino. But to the agreement some of the producers who won't say producers ni complain. He said, yes, ye senior, senior musi HS Canoana, yes, Yan and Koyi Momu. So this one, this Vox cinema agreement, no saying a tier, as it may be 50-50, 70-30, saying a tier pa.
So, keep in mind, first of all, Vox is a global brand. And see, one more percentage, a global percentages. So, and we have negotiated the best deal. In fact, I was telling one of the filmmakers, they do baby groovy, they say, my team was, the negotiations were tight. And see, we got the best deal possible globally, I can tell you for sure. A private matter, into me count on air what percentages the filmmakers will get. But that's one of the things. The filmmakers, the percentage that Vox will take is moderately reasonable globally and one of the best rates globally. So obviously they are showing it in their cinemas. So they take that percentage for distributing it. Then the rest of the money, everything comes to the filmmaker.
So globally, your perception idea globally, send a percentage it here.
Okay, globally, the global percentage for cinemas is usually, or let me say the global percentage for distribution is usually between 20 to 35%. That's usually the global percentage. We got the best of that. That's what I can say. The best percentage within that range. That's what I can say. So the filmmakers, again, will get the rest. So what happens is that after it goes through the cinema run, then accounting is done. And then if there are costs, the cost is taken out and all of that. Because obviously, as we are going back and forth, the Necra Casa, one of the films, we have to go back into the lab. All of this is cost. And I'm in so yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yes, carry big things. And it's been really tough for us. Really, really tough for us. And covering some of the costs hasn't been easy at all. Or trying to get partners or negotiate the best deal hasn't been easy. But my team has been amazing. I must take the opportunity to really say first, thank you, Biwa. My team, they have been amazing at this. And, after that, like I said, all the money goes to the filmmakers.
Sorry, but your percentage, Mantini, Beyonce,
Oh, manka percent. The range is between 20 and 35%, and we got the best for our filmmakers. It's a private matter. It means to me,
so
their
20
filmmaker, but let me range. The global range is usually between 20 to 35% for that level of cinema.
Okay.
Because, like I said, Vox is the top of the top.
And in 2030, is it the exhibitor no 20 and 30%?
Yes, exhibitor. So in this instance, usually you have the distributor who is separate, and then you have the exhibitor. And if they are not the same, you may have to pay the distributor separately and pay the exhibitor separately. That's how the dynamics work. But the way we've done this, Vox is also the distributor as well as the exhibitor. They may distribute to other cinemas as well. Again, release as the opportunity grows. So as the opportunity grows, hopefully more countries will open up because they distribute to, over 10 countries and over so many cinemas. So as it goes, then they will distribute. But for this particular one, yes, they are working as both the distributor and the exhibitor. In the percentage near one, that's another winner we got for our filmmakers.
Juliet, that's the best you say. You may share.
That's the great. So am I explaining it? Juliet
Yasanto Asante, Executive Secretary, National Film Authority. Well. Okay, my member studio no hanu say na yen shas here. Yen nin komo.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
All right, Socrates. Me mo akwa na me shas yen few so sa inshishe Juliet Chachechim. Intio.
Okay, kwesi say there be can say agro din kwara ba fie de e agopa. Inti ebobo NFA fo abaso say omotimi deals abre Ghanaian film producers. Nkomo na onu boy ni na meeting say it is all about good news. Say the industry will now start seeing some positives when it comes to international distribution. Mebom pa films na yakoni nyina so na enye successful. Na nhihye bia wo ho bia no intimi enkoyie we empire bob bia dru no ese bompae na nyankopon so edi achi se ne ye ne da bia wo man kwesi.
Okay, I'm just trying to get something here. So me gugu bibi na pese mu so okay. One of the things I mean person the be at hanum see about tisa yam commerce and microphone sinina ye yi or Dubai no musisi I'm just looking at this and Usha my final question Busa Juliet was on that particular, so I just googled this one and says okay, the revenue sharing model proposed by the exhibitors is like this: exhibitors or theaters will get 35% and producer or distributor 65% if the collection on household net of theater is 75 to 100%. But so we've heard something. Yeah.
I said no, mostly no. Yeah, depending on the filmmaker and the theater.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to negotiate. That is the ideal thing. You negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah.
But at least Juliet Amami said they got the best deal.
Yeah. Okay.
She said, "Yeah, be boy."
Okay. Good.
Well,
good.
Like I said, me because me person or better sorry na filmmaker see complaining say Moncroft say see seen in the call almost see and ti e cry e pese twem e jai no penny asema
mostly near a ideal so ne say theaters no to say studio or make a producer, let me put a producer usually no they get about 60%.
Okay.
Yeah. 60%.
Right.
Yeah, I'm to negotiating. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
well. Whitney, meet you, Uncle.
Kwesi, Juliet Kasano. I was hoping say Metsi Asembi man, but mante. Won't say in this Arab countries, rules ye bit conservative from young. Nyame bia ye be relax wo ye movies mo na dey na no hono omo allow nyame bi enti I was hoping to hear so
Dubai do me a bit friendly kakra because of omo tourism nyama omo ye nti
but still there are some rules like ye hano you will do movies there are sex scenes and all that I don't think if you are taking it out to public way it's they frown on Sanya Manibi. And I was hoping say yen call for na wo ha no mete say o ma ye workshop bi.
But church want to say they had to be a back and forth. The
Yes.
big crowd, and some of them had to go on the bench. Some sound quite the tinny there. So she touched on that, yeah.
Yes, but say as omukwe, there will be a lot of workshops now there. Every time no, as the rules are changing, they are also amending that. The other bit, so which was what you touched on, because at the end of the day, no, it all boils down to money. If I am taking my movie all the way there, and the terms of money conditions are maybe between me and the cinemas there and all that, and yeah, I do like it comes back to square one. Ain't as much as they've done their negotiations and everything, and some of these things, so that even for people who are not on board now, it will come to the fore for them to also know. So say this is what I stand to gain. Your turn tickets say and all that. The last bit was for me publicity, because Kwesi Oka Woman King movie, Woman King prior to Yebe what kind of premiere Yebe premiere no. Kwesi best 4 or 5 months ago, and I mean who say cast normal various media pages now there no. They started doing so Chris more word before it. Sort of hype. Train your more stunts, how some of them do the stunts themselves, what it had to take for them mentally to prepare and all that. Because Omunim says Sanya man, even the stories, why they chose to tell the stories like that, and then even the accents, to get the accents and all that. My you on it, and they say, Kwesi, ube to me the movie na kugu theaters, and they say, promote Ghanaian movies and all that. But one yet the necessary noise around it, it would just be like any other movie. Yeah, well, we know there are a lot of movie houses, and in fact, it do baby and some of the malls, and they had to close the movie houses because in the panel here same and that there isn't enough publicity. So okay, why are you laughing at me? As I say, my make there isn't enough publicity around it. Mekai, when they were launching, was it Avengers Endgame? And Silverbird got sold out back to back for like 3 weeks. And I am hoping for BBC for your movies. It's a good initiative. But say to me, yes, then really there's no need to go to these places if we can't even sell ourselves there.
Okay, may I see. Because you came into
make I say asempa movies you share distribution now say enye Ghana nko say timi call other countries so ti say omatimi enye trimpo say yenton Ghana sini ewo amanone no eye ade a ehu hia say ofo Kenya we say movies couple of Ghanaian movies ewo ho we share aloe vera ewo Kenya Airways and couple of other we are just say Ghana movies so ya ire ho aye ton ye ho ewo amanone Dubai say na odi kan no omo allow ema because of tourism ntino omo allow niam bebre ema ye de ekoso ena Africans nka sanso wo ho ewo Dubai ena ada amanfo nso mu free other countries nso eba ho no mo
sure
eti so ba bagina ni no okọ na ebi okọ cinema sa na movies be free other countries different cultures no definitely on bedding on betimi ahwe ba bia na eyeme ehu hia me titru na obusa no wo sika eye omo ayedi omu senior kogu ho no mo omo ba benya esan se in as much as say ekokoton ye ho no ne ehwe ni say edisika ba be hye eye Ghana fo omo twasi no ebotom no so wakyerem say omatimi secure between 20 to 35% no omatimi secure a very good deal for our people inti empire ne ebo say bibia be kopepepe na from the exhibitor no na mpese mu say exhibitor no esika enko na distributor no so sika enko ana seba ni obeyi o cinema ho na man nkofo ahwe no sika foforo ba ansa na soro say all distributed to the other way no ana
mostly say the exhibitor can be maybe the producer as well. Except say be a fine producer no the exhibitor be so new man, but I think it's slash so producer slash maybe exhibitor.
Because in this case Vox cinema no me who say ono ye exhibitor no.
Yeah.
And Oya ono also acted as the distributor.
Sana no kan.
Sana ono.
So maybe or the assurance I say yes or.
Onye ni mienu nyina nti oyiwia no agye no asan nti no ehɔ no ne de ehuhia msisi ase bibia be kɔ pepepe na na selection no so no other movies no so ebetimi ameki to ehɔ no no say we are successful na ese we say there should be a channel enkoye say miniwe na me de ni movie atom and I say miniwe nti na me de ni movie na issue system no fair na obi anso timi a benefit for it. I want my basso. I say, on betimi, I am
okay, all right. So that's one thing there. Made us say, oh, why am I this thing playing? Oh yes, Peace 1043 F Entertainment Review soon was your way now. You won't come back quite about better, but Mamin Chamoka Kramimra. Na Yanko in him, yeah, Jimmy D. So.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned. The best radio. News, entertainment on your number one station.
And you know, no person about that. Me mama. Sa
Nini ani munyamti abusianti mi ashabasi maswani maswa nikomu bua pantumai eko papa misunzaza eko papa nsu misu
akete chwa
apepe
yensa debi
yimi mo
Sa Joe Abbas now way. Munyina mumra the late not too four. Nana Dasi, Nana Dasi, Yenibre, Nana Dasi, why? Dasi,
This dial is hot. Stay tuned. The best radio.
That's what it is. Lisbon, Odami, head of communication, an event coordinator for Africa Top Entrepreneur Awards. Atia. Na sisi ya mde do Nigeria. Why are dear? Odami, akwaba.
Yeja.
Boko there.
Nyame adom bibia boko.
So, amanfo munim Atia. Bia na betimi aka no mehu. Say dwumedie.
Okay, de kan no me chia atiefo nyina. Na mada one okriwa sese mama ya kwanya we. Yakasa atia ne nchechwe mu ana ne meaning ne Africa Top Entrepreneurs Awards. The awards are yede ceremony yede bo entrepreneurs abaso.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship in entertainment, film, normal businesses, etc. Yede bo mabaso na celebrate yomo.
Okay.
So this is the 5th edition. I know 4 times here in Ghana. Now this is the 5th edition.
Okay.
Tikakra mitimi akafa.
So sisi a yenyan tie say mo ko Nigeria mo kwa koye Nigeria edition ni ka ho. Saying no so tie.
And also ampa eko Nigeria this year. Say na meka no first no. I know 4 times in Ghana. This is the 5th time I ye no Nigeria. Na ye nhye na che. Osha ye crew members 2 kra eko Nigeria 2-3 weeks now. And the rest of the members joined a day before yesterday. And I am to na baso Saturday. Ewo Lagos.
Okay.
LTV premises. Ewo Lagos.
Okay. And we know se Nigeria phone kwana mo bo mabaso se Ghana phone count me boa.
Me pacho
entrepreneurs of Nigeria.
Me pacho entesa.
Na senate
entrepreneurs across Africa.
Okay.
Including Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, all the African countries.
Right.
So last year, no Ghana. Na ye buta ene say this year be call different country.
Okay.
But ye share domination last year edition Nigeria is dominating with being presence and nomination. That is why I said this year ye be no Nigeria. Then the following years we will switch to other African countries.
Oh, okay. Is it the first time I was in Nigeria now?
This
is the first time.
Yes.
Modiko Nigeria.
Yes, please.
Okay, so all this Socrates. I don't have a pay kasa. Oh my own kasa. What
video? No concentrating.
Is that what is your problem? Money and video. I don't money and video. Why are you disrupting the man?
I'm not distracting him with video.
So let him do it.
No.
Na minya phone ni. Boss, me senior general boy me ano.
Maybe a technology I go do.
I don't know. Some now cannot concentrate. They have a man. Focus.
And she says, "Are you okay?"
Me pacho me okay pa.
Enti modi akwa pie Nigeria. Now entrepreneurs na bia so bi ebenya abaso body ni bi Ghana. Sorry, Nigeria, no or Ghana ha and other African countries are. Say na mo ye no, is it say mo fly o munya de cover ni ho. Say na tie.
Okay. In share that obi only Nigeria person oba ne say. You make it discount for flying the nominees. Our person oba no to Nigeria, a 50% discount of the normal price until get it to SR. Now ye or ye can't share nature na obinya akwenya no so wati maba awards no
Mente ho na see
me say ya yen sheye.
Okay, so
me say nipa no obi
nisika discount me nisika me dey share discount and which means member
o nisika dia.
Yeah, because me kai say na your awards be the one me see can as if say awards no meaning say go me ti o nka che ama awards no me on Nigeria na enye Nigeria for even though awards no venue in Nigeria no na Ghana for can other African countries omunyina mbo mabase abaso sorry efa yes senitwa adwuma na omo befa Ghana for mbeko nyina omo ano mutua plenty baby abede nyina omo ano mutua why also award me don't have to then say me discount me to has here.
Oh na ye pese ye no ni nyina but a share ne ntoto ye na ye ntimi amiti enti you who say okay we will still have to come in enti nipa no ne payments is all make full payments no ya fabi and I share yes flows no so yenya some good number of nominees coming, so I think say the nominees has agreed to the terms and they are okay.
Okay, and Tuesday Saturday
me pacho
we are no me and sana just mo recap.
Yes please.
None on 9 match main event na here. Okay, ntimi ye ka say the bibia asset e Nigeria.
Yeah, bibia asset e Nigeria.
Lagos. Atia Festive Night 2022. Aye, Baso, Meboa. Okay, all right. Now, as a ticket, 5,000 naira.
Yeah, ticket no 5,000 naira.
Hey.
Way dear.
Uka no catch your madam. Uka catch your mother do so for us or G naira na odi san no ba no abesesa. Why?
Abate.
Aye. And today na be chat okra.
Okay, today chat no make sure bibia nominees, sponsors, stakeholders say omo share a greater event on Saturday. They should look up to a greater event on Saturday because Africa Top Entrepreneurs Awards for the 5th time or the 5th edition, you go beyond the shores of Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, big. And so I'm expecting nothing but the best from Architecture Group.
Well, yeah, that's Papa. That's Lesbon or Dami, head of communication and event coordinator for Africa Top Entrepreneur Awards. Baso Omodiko Nigeria, Lagos. So great to be with you, man. Come on, man.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Live, digital, and on your smartphone. Your radio is hot.
What on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Listening up on the front and I see entertainment. Entertainment review. Down up on my fans.
Peace 1043 FM. Your topic with you touch on it now. Yeah, sorry. So we you jumedi na ekwanso be jumedi so yeah dia bremo. Nansemo some celebrities showbiz. Yankrofo bia anyom to 4 wo mu twase ne radio 4 te se eba no ne ebe fa na bia showbiz personalities a obekai omampanyin na nado danko ekufuado bra na woni abemu wobo ntoano opese woba abemu. Some of these showbiz personalities see omo ekudi na nechi ebo eye campaign na nansen yedi ni atofo mehu se omumu bia hyase kasa se nana omuhu ni amaso yi na eno ne enkomo aye ba bedi nti ebeyi ebinumu yeni nsomo bata omo de nsema ba betudwa enti nansen mu Prince David Osei otwasene wano so kan omo ye campaign omo gigine mu say yes montuma nanado na nansen mu ana Prince David Osei call Instagram so no control and I quote, I decided to give you and your government the benefit of the doubt. I reckon I was wrong. Ninsem no dos papa or say if things don't change by December, we will mobilize the youth of this country and hit the street irrespective of party affiliations, whether NPP, NDC, CKQ, PNC, whatever. Doesn't matter now. We are all in this together. God bless our motherland. We want to see improvement in our livelihoods. Osinia mankoye o mampenyi na saying senior nyamesi ayen anwene se enti Prince David Osei no kan saying I backed you for change, but now my soul bleeds as dollar whips CD. Investments wash away, all's not well. Samini asked, where's the Ekufuado who begged us for the mandate? Nancy Moa so na nyumtuni Samini. Wono so jijine mu pa. Eye campaign man anado. Na ni obutan se, omampenyi wenfa. Omampenyi wa ye tu jina ye chese ye tu si krom ye kachire ya dofo. Mfa ye nya atamfo ni ne ka ho nyina. Enne senia dollar no si hwi sidi no nana uwenfa ubebibisa asi entuma wo ya to amaw nana de na wo ye a chese Samini enso edie no ba kwa eno mekenkan kakra no so fi I'll see you have failed the youth of Ghana. Lawyer Inti addresses President Ekufuado. Na Aranti is your friend of Richmond Amwakon. Na dodo na munim no lawyer Inti ewo ye showbiz no mo One also throw letter ting and what can say, Dear President Akufo-Addo, I trust you're doing well. I write you today as someone who followed you keenly on your journey to become a president. I believe in you as much and voted happily for you every single time you contested for the seat of the presidency. Unfortunately, like many Ghanaians today, I'm filled with broken heart, disappointment, anger, and sadness as I write you this letter. Was it ultra letter there kwakumo mampeni? Just would dear papa. In fact, when you're broken heart, kora. Nibuofu. Our home would be set Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo mampeni. Or tomorrow when no woman says he form. Hwese ni never see kwa na just say enkoyi yenim na some showbiz personalities a wo mu gigine mu ye campaign man na ado ewie ye ni aba konso studio no hanum se a wono so agigine mu pa sai na tie ni aninu mu kan Pasco Abrantie mo amunim mu follow ye campaign pa MPP ye campaign na no etu agina na stage so na Pasco na nyom na wo hunyom wo gigine mu campaign man na ado pa Pasco akwaba
yani abragwasi
so nyedi kan mimbusa se unuanu mu nsem ya wo mo ekan eto se nyedi kan
akwasi mafa wakonya so mafa wafidi so machia watie phone na
chief ajuso
na machia opamfo a unnawa se ne minuanu mo kan no mintimi enyo ma no ensi bone enima mu ayedin mo enima mu ayedin. But me Pastor Abrantie me kasa mobi na me kasa so ma president.
Okay.
Me kasa as MPP ni.
Okay.
Yeah. Nti masama mekan na no me kasa as MPP ni.
Okay.
Me MPP ni.
Ba on kasa say nyumtuni as a showbiz personality.
Oh, Blagosi. Metima kasa tenya 2020 ah. Ka me Pastor Abrantie ko bi ani me. Wakasa asaba because
2020
yetu amanana 2020 yetu amanana wakano kwenti mapa mitu amanana 2020 yetu amanana
enenke yetu anka betu amanana
o metu amanana ena mekasa se MPP ni me mekasa se ebia ordinary person bi keke
okay
me MPP ni amatiku a Sunday bia me woni pa be sister medi woman kura kwaje master krama
okay
chief of staff nim former organizer Samuel Okunim president nim timi mentiar me kasa MPP ni 77 previous e wiemu ayeshi ba mi ntimi nsimi ntomago e me hata na bontin ati ase
ohun se unuanum samini mo
ana me mechese
Prince David Osenom loyalty omo huro omo ntoma akota
se na me kasa MPP ni so MPP ni mbapa na nyema nkoyi a e wo ha we bisi aka no so ati ase timi meti a me kasa MPP ni
okay
tina me kasa mi ntimi nhoro mentomago e me hata na bontin
so nia o kanu menti ase ne se yes nyema nkoyi ogitum
mi gitum but me ko gira ba bi enko kasa se ni wati ase
ba wo de wunjina radio so ti se ana onko social media na onko kasa nyema nkoyi
no menko
adentina wonya sa
so bi enya Ghana nko a the whole world are heading
you need the whole world Ghana
na me chese the whole Ghana the whole world are heading enya Ghana nko a dagosi
Ghana ne wo
na me say Ghana ne wo Ghana heading me gitum sa heading even nato president ne kura gitum say enyema nkoyi wati ase
so ugitum say enyema nkoyi but unuanum ebia kwa ma fa so omoye no because ebia MPP uso mpese ofru ntumago esi hatawa bontinti wonka omampanyi nkoyi kura wonka nchense nkoyi
o na me chese se e wo ha wo besi aka no mimi sisi ya mimi tie meti mako chief of staff akoka se o mame ebia me kokrum mpanifo bi sisi bia me koye campaign o mo sisi ni but some me kwatena TV so me kwatena radio so me kwatena social media Pastor Abrantie men yesa me nka se bia me condemn wo e wo bia na ha wo bisia o wo kwan ya ofa so kana sem sine me sha se me MPP ni what I say
entity
me MPP ni say 2020 me create nyumo no 2018 ena me de nyumo ne ba 2019 me twasidi bako 1000 me de chiche what I say but obi so won so a akaba 1 month 2 months no dim nika no akwa studio me ko ye nyom me ko pesika e wo bia ne nadwen a odi kodi party achi so what ya say enti me metia me kasa ase MPP ni say medium MPP achi.
Okay, so loyalty for instance, who kind in semni bia was say your recent responses to the plight of Ghanaians on your tours have been very disappointing and insulting to say the least. Say omampanyin semu a wokọ apro na nse odi tudwa no ya de ebu abemu a che in fact ya atemdidie kra say na etew omampanyin se ni bi okan okaso ya atemdidie usu nse ya atemdidie
akwasi the mechanic say omampanyin semu a onama okan pastor abranti mintimi ema ho comment CBC anasi but the mechanic say ya to abama ne 2017 a bo sha wo share se obedi so eno ho no nam a ohwe se nyema wa ye no regions ni constituency no onam a o commission what you say bosha wo share na Ghana for yen hwe se bosha wo share no wadi so na woni so obaba mu na ye wo oyi IMF meboa 2017 but oba bo so me ngotwepe o so the first education baba oba ye o de bai next train la wo betua e chicha train la wo betua e one village anyama bosha kese o share na waye enti no men kasa bebre me kire me nuanu se achia emu ye omfa ne se ye bobo ye bo 90 minutes ya bo 60 minutes aka 30 minutes bibia timisi ensu nyame ye
okay
what you say
so mi musa
ensu nyame ye se ewiem betima sakra
okay mi musa
yeah
enra enra chikra na ena MPP MPs be 95
yeah
omo ye press conference
yeah
womo say eniama nkoyie
yeah
eniama ahye
yeah
na eniama nkoyie eniama mu ahye nyina na omo de subon kra titiri de gu finance minister Kenofo Yatta
yeah
any opini baako Charles Dubois
yeah
enti omo ka che omampanyin se omampanyin yi sa mpanifo enfio finance minister oni enfio
yeah
Charles Dubois oni enfio
yeah
o person che se sa mpanifo we no omu de omu nya MPP fo omu de omu nim se ena omu horo omu ntoma esi
oda bi me tisa na me ka se omu no omu na MPP fo MP fo ya to abama what you say ena omu na so na omu wo parliament ena omu nim de ekọ nso omu ba bontin be kan pastor ablant me ni asem bia kan omu horo omu ntoma me hata na bontin se ne me nuan me di na social media no sisi ni se na me kan no but so omu no me condemn obi a o what I say me kasa se MPP ni se me de me no bibi chire me so a me wo ba bia mako kama asem so what I say se o mo ba bontin MP fo e press conference ba bontin o mo pani so o yi wate
enti che se wo de bibi chire so because wo ni me bia abekọ e bia se wo chire abekọ chief of staff obetimi aboa wo chire abetimi akọ mampanyin wo chire bia same oku be boa enti no onuanu musu omunsu ma omo ho enti mfa se Prince David say onsu ma ono nko an ho Samini ka ono nko a obebo show in fact African Legends Night ikro mebo on 2nd December oda su bi obebo obenye nsika edi o ya sure say enti Samini kasa no say no nko a loyalty o kase because we dey obenya bibie di nti we dey wo no onka bi man
la go sinya ni sa men condemn womo se bia de omo ye ne o men kan ni sa o
men ka se ba
dabi me sam me dika kasa men kasa mo bi na men kasa so met entie obi se de omo ye enya na sisi ni se but me self no me se me MPP ni me sha se me se me MPP ni amatiku sisi ni se me da MPP so what you say me ma hu se eniama nkoyie enti me nya ho da me de be fa
ba de onya bibi di nti nkoyie kra sa
Blagofi ai Blagofi o se me nya bibidi
se wo nya bibidi se o kasa te se
Blagofi se o so paso wo faso ana
yan Ghana for no ma kan wo de omo
me ba one me sisi amete ya no me ka to se matiku every Sunday bia me committee what you say ma di omanu mako diska ma oma omugusu tuetua me MPP ni enti me minimum na me da ku onum enti minim se parce que bibi nko ya awose me fa ha parce que bibi nko chese me kasa se MPP ni senti na me che se me nuanom no o munya botre sese na omoka no nyese bia omo kasa keke ewom se me gitum se nyema nko ye
okay so what kasa as MPP ni
yes
mpacho wakasa as MPP ni emetu ase obetimi akasa as Ghana ni
oh yeah
sisi akasa te se Ghana ni na me
Ragosi just say me Ghana ni but
yeah but you see o say o say kasa se MPP ni sisi ampesa kasa te se nyumtuni Pasco what bre enyumtu adwuma say oguso bre MPP we 2020 ya na say nyama koye ma mebo
Ragosi said that krope onyankopɔ so obechira wa da krope nyame
2020
ye to amanana na sa won to kro abeto enum ne ba se bra kosi wonim se me mpanifo bebiri me seniors bebiri ampon na na samoa se me ni obi aye bi lumba kra koye remes mebo me share kuma so say pastor enum we dia no ode ne se dada onyankopɔ so obechira wa one day enti me se ba bia me gina no me ntimi kasa se bia
untimi kasa se Ghana ni oba kasa se MPP
me kasa te se Ghana ni me ka kire me nuanu na se
mpacho wa na kan yo o se o kasa te se MPP ni
se na me kire se me da ku onum ntino me kasa se bia me kasa keke so what ya say yeah nti me se me nuanu se
ukwa unuanu mo ka kire se kromo ahye
oh kromo je black say me je tum se kromo ahye but say dollar from Monday na bana say say 15 years say and say 12 and 12
minim say 12
12 Dabi black market na 13
minim say Dabi 1395
madam na say sadi wo 15 na say about 13 about
Bank of Ghana rate
enso nyame bibia ade say na nyame sesa enti de mekan
say 12 education station wey yeso enti me correct o
say 12 na 13 kra na eso te ba enso nyame enti bese me nuanom ne say obi anya botre say duachia emuye
okay me da say me mo akasa bi but so okay for microphone Pasco akasa o so kasa te say MPP ni o so be kasa say MPP ni ana as a pundit ana entertainment critic ana panelist ana
well
ana filmmaker
me ye bia
ana Socrates
me ye bia
no I'm saying person who the NCC also kasa say
well me kasa first as a Ghanaian, second as MPP member, third as Socrates.
Nia Prince David say omo kan Samini kan loyalty kan any omo maka omo omo si omo edi na echi na ene omo kan say no sign na te o
well nia omo kan nyina no me feel say enye different from president and kasa so no waka president aba out wabeka wa admit be bia okobia no o admit say enieme mo ayedin obia ni Ghana onim say enieme mo ayedin enti ni o maka no is the same thing na president kan o MPP ni bia so e kan the same thing say enieme mo ayedin. Can you pinpoint one person obeka say enieme mo ayedin? Obia meshia no Ghana onim say name mo ayedin including the president or no so admit say name mo ayedin enti ni o maka no me de me hu be wrong wo ho but there is one thing and it makes me so proud being MPP that MPP is a party awo mo a utimi kan wadwen you are not a robot. MPP supporters are not robots. Yeah, elections. Hey, why treat me? And why yo? I don't know. Me free makumemu.
So good. I mean, ça c'est mi enyon kwa c'est parce qu'on kan obia kan oti MPP ni bia. Oh yes, yeah jitum. Nyema mo adin. Somehow a softun akoma no. But enye no na me sure say be convince amanfo.
Okay.
Because you see Nanado MPP omo campaign 70 billion kan better managers of the economy.
Yeah.
Yeni etimi yeni amaye.
Yes.
Enu nti na ene. Sa nuanum yi because omo fit okay well. Enu ti omo nsem omo kana say. Ye di na ye di wechi.
Yeah.
Because ni enim say obe ye bi strong ku bi foforo. But na de wa ma yen say si form.
Bible. Me do call Bible mo. Even Moses on Israel for a two kwan no. a drew baby ne mo aye den. They look up to God and say, God, were you not the one who took us from here? Were you not the one who did this? They sometimes refer God to enema nyankopon wa ya momo. Ne enema mo aye den. And God always tell them, say, look, I'll do it for you. I did this. Mon kai say me ye we ma. And numa Israel for no arehemu say, oh, so why ye bia problem e be obetimi asolve. Omuduru pukoko na no na de no ba e de no ba. Ombisa say nyankopon nti odi ye beduru han say si ye mekunkum ye na ene ye tena Israel krampo anka say ye. Then God brought salvation. Yes. God brought salvation. Obie punimu emomo femu. Eye din that is where nyankopon etimi yi nipa o wasra no nyankopon nim ne ebesi. Enye sa anka ne eti kwesi to boase. Me pa cho to ba min ka senwie.
Empacho nyabotre program na ye no.
The bunim set time ni no start topic no ba cho.
Days of manna falling from heaven.
Yes.
The Israel
Yes.
People are on the ground.
Yeah. On the ground. And that is where I am.
Fabra Ghana. You need Bible. You need
Israel. You need Bible. But
the
Bible man fatu. But me sure say ne one problem abey. And nka nyankopon yi na na do ma yen. E ma ene school fees minuti han say yi. Yem ma ewo SHS. Where the biggest challenge was. Ene eni esubiem.
Enti Prince David say onim sa asem.
Onim tie Prince David say
Samini onim sa de we.
Obi anim.
Lawyer enti onim sa asem ya.
Omo nyina omo nim.
Eno omo
kan Israel for e bi say nyankopon say nyankopon wo de e beduru han say. No omo nim nia wa yi omo afiri mu. But omo duru ho no they call on God and refer to God and niam asi enti wo hwe omo comments on my year na
entitama
see to pass mami flow
entitama na aban bi wo honum say no that time they went to me and kan kire Ghana for say
okay
ye de omkodu pukokona no nyame be flow no I flow
Kwesi,
you didn't say that.
Yes to boasi Kwesi there be ahun say me can say to boasi because e are rush
ana na ho nyame ni ho
ni nyankopon wo ho pa but you see problem ene esi Kwesi mami reference in the past, niesi ebiesi da na my reference
problem ben
having COVID, which brought the whole world's economy down. And during COVID, Kwesi, you do your friend is saying political shows about world economy in Niema. You know, even World Bank, a projectee, these problems are here for money. A whole lot of projections were made about world economy going to face crisis during COVID. They projected the comes say and this time maybe this challenge I face obi face bi obi am face bi this is unique and so don't compare this challenge to the challenge of the past. We have a new challenge. That is why yesu chire nia wa ye bida nyankopon yesu chire nda bia no chire nyankopon
still maybe say one question.
Yes
nia okay nya mean say unianum samini Unianum Prince David was saying, Omunim say COVID or ho, Omunim say word order.
Omunim.
Okay.
Obia ni onim na Kwesi me pacho. What Ghana is facing today, no, it's not the making of Ghana. Okay. You can't see hey, but you see the whole world. Yeah, Britain. If our president, odi how many weeks? Almost our leader, odi how many weeks? Onukrambo odwane ye. Omo economy no. Yes, so strong sing odwane. You go have America. America. Me say America. Me tell me tumfutro. Amo leader Eddie how many weeks akonyane so.
Why are you comparing?
I have to compare. If you don't compare, you will not know where you are coming from and where you have gotten to. You have to.
So great. Impact your time, no. Ma Kojo King, mean you.
You agree?
Impact your
Menkasai.
Me say no so.
No,
okay, Kasa ni uncle. Kasa.
I
But a bonnet impact your uncle. Okay.
I don't like the way say you can be and you can say and a USA, and I say,
but to Ghana.
I admit, but baby, I'm not company nano. Omu nipa neba no who say, I me can say me but I am not doing it no. They resign. It seems like a hundred year.
Can resign here.
Who can UK? I'm sticking to UK. Who can UK? I am. Yeah, but UK I resign, which is why you said. You said UK.
But Biden can resign here.
But UK is what you said.
I gave you that example to show you the magnitude of the challenge.
Socrates. You come non can answer.
Oh, there be minya come na no
MPP as him.
I mean, Chechian, when you were talking, you made specific mention to the UK, and I'm telling you that. Yes, it is true, say UK, and so go through this challenge.
The whole world.
And see, if you mention UK, the way we are quick to mention, say, any say, no. Follow that example and so say, the people who promise when they come that they would make an economy resilient and do not, they actually have the guts to step down. So
okay,
why isn't the same happening?
Whitney.
And question last one.
Yeah.
The other thing is when they say, it seems there's this trend. As soon as Obi can say, I am suffering, the economy is hard, nyama ebwayeding, yeah, brepe, then you guys want to gag the person with Koshe UK, Koshe US. The person stays in Ghana. They stay in Ghana.
I am Pacho, me that say, Kojoki.
Me how to say, Miriam Samini, Prince, ni omo makano. Trimpo bena, omo di regional platforms, so political parties in platforms, so ediko borderu. And so amunya and fasudie be free one. It be more call for business. In we say be more call Marco Jiska, no near the Asheni Kutukum, and no about campaign. But we na and your mamma no masaba bon tiabe oh and then you way near the animal kind or mamma among fosu. But Taben and Mudiko Kodio Machi. To try to say, my man for we say, omo ye, kron, ne momo, uncle, omo dream or mine, or no me. Yeka say, next year, Yabehu Yanum creative art for be bre almost a fro platform, political parties, platforms, aquacobo del ru, ama fans, about 2 political parties, no. It has near be almost for money into them. Say, Ghana no send a political system next year. Omo ba no matron nsem fefe de agukra so enso de bia abaye twamu the same thing happen ne abai ne ebe ba no so the same thing ebe ba but we benya creative na omo ba kwa ko sinanko gina platform so because that time no bibi e bo mo nchen ebe bo ma
omo si ne omo kan
o say dey
omo si ne man ko ye
ne ma de enko ye but se mo ba bonte na mo be ka tire say yanto man grofo bi amonwe we say omo ton amaye no kwasem say omo ye credible ana betimi abo oman na nsa na wa ba begina ba convince o followers no omo tomo omo wi afa na wo ba de na betimi aye bi se etimi nya wo hwe eti next abato na adi anim no movie actors ne celebrity anyomtofo na omo ba ko gina other political platforms no se ye behu omo examine omo yie enwu se we mu ayebe bom hu dawro no so omo bom betimi aboa mo manfo atumpon ansa na omo aba be ka kire se ye ntomom na omo kwaji guom botom wie na se party hye omo wie a mo ma me soon friend say on be organize here the akọ demonstration party ye dwen o
pass you na person kan no apon yeah yes sir
me na say bo kan en create do
Mokoji ska
me entina me di kan me catch out there
Mokoji ska
me dia me MPP ni and me
entu MPP Mokoji ska
na just all this can
na say usu ko chief for
na go see me ba
Mokoji ska
me anyone me ya no
okra
empanifo shada frɛ me e de me call capus
eno mouse
ene me trance
eno mouse
say anyone no omo de be call campaign efiri makuma me say anyone no menton because me brama breno anyone no menton
into one jiska
because my word me back to president my word me back to chief of staff me ya party ni what say bibi to me
ujiska
me maniska me de chewo but omo asa na frɛ me damas
obebo
yes oh yeah